Okay, this is Dr. Hennessy again, update on COVID. Today is March 29th, 2020. Yeah, not a lot of real hard numbers on this one. I just wanted to comment on a couple of things that have happened in this last week. Obviously, the virus is still spreading, and the death rate seems to be holding right around 2% in this country. That's maybe variable. They're all saying, well, there's a lot more cases that we're not seeing, and that may be so. Death rate may be a lot lower. In Australia, maybe they're doing more aggressive testing because their death rate's down like 0.4%. I mean, there's not very much. But of course, the main point of this is that there's infinitely more we don't know than what we know. I think that's the main point of this video, is that to emphasize that no, we don't know. There's a lot we don't know. And I think that's the perspective I want to put on it. We had our erudite medical professional, Dr. Fauci, lecturing us that we must act only on data. We must act only on data, except he doesn't have the data to act on. Nobody does. He's acting on his own, and his own best suspicions and predilections and what he thinks. That's his data. You can make any data you want. You don't have any data on this. You can extrapolate from anything. We say, well, we'll extrapolate from this or that. But that's what he's doing. He's not acting on any hard data on this. One of the main things that I would ask Dr. Fauci is this: can you tell us exactly what the number of cases and deaths would be, what the difference in cases and deaths would be between your approach of a generalized lockdown of the United States and targeted measures of smart hygiene, focus on hot spots, case tracing, and all those other things that were apparently highly successful in South Korea, because again, we don't know why the outbreak was short-lived someplace and wasn't in others. But yeah, so what are the exact difference in numbers between locking the country down and not locking the country down, and just sticking to other measures to decrease the rate of spread? Yeah, so please tell me what that exact number is, and how did you arrive at it? What was the data that you used to arrive at it, so that we can look at it and decide? Because essentially in the United States, you know, our Constitution's been suspended. We're essentially under martial law. Our rights of our freedom of religion and assembly have been suspended. The only time you can do that is martial law. To me, you need a good reason to do that. I'd like to see what the reason is. You're telling us, oh, if you don't do this, you're going to die. Everybody's going to die. Really? I'd like to see the numbers on that, you know? Where's your hard data on that? Whatever happened to freedom? Whatever happened to people taking their own risks? Every time you get up and get out of bed in the morning and go to work, you're taking a risk. You know, they're telling people, don't take long bike rides or long runs. Why? What's the reason for that? That's insane. You know? I mean, really what it is what it seems to me is, yeah, you give bureaucratic, controlling type people some ammunition to take control over your life, and they're going to take it. Yeah, they want to tell you what to do. Don't eat salt. Don't do this. Don't do that. But life is a risk every day. Yeah, so, yeah, that's the thrust of this, is that obviously the end of this is not in sight exactly. There's some indications that it may be flattening out, which would be good. I mean, so that these people could get up off of our necks as soon as possible. But what I want to emphasize is no, they haven't got, this is their best guess, not some hard data saying, oh, well, if we lock everything down, we're going to decrease the number of cases by X and X and X amount, or the number of deaths by X amount. We can tell you that. No, they can't tell you that. They can't tell you that, and that's a lie. So that's the main point of this, is that, you know, unless you can tell us that, come on, tell us. What's that? You're taking over our lives based on these ideas. So that's what I don't like. So that's it for today. This is March 29th, 2020. We'll probably try to update this once a week until this insanity ends. Okay, thank you.